Afternoon. Yes, welcome again to another exciting episode of our webinar and our broadcast. Right here is your humble man, Emeka Nnaemezie, reaching out to you right from here, Lekki, in Nigeria. All right, you remember in our previous class we talked about different learning curves, different learning concepts, and I told you the two major learning concepts that's trending around the world in recent times, and we talked about accelerated learning, and today we're going to talk about 70-20-10 learning concept. Now, in a way of introduction, the 70-20-10 learning concept is a concept that entails a learning curve which showcases how people at different times, different levels, different places learn to understand, to pick up things, to assimilate or different ideas, different strategies, and all of that. Now, the learning concept that entails 70% of how much you learn during experiences and 20% of how much you acquire through assimilations by social networking, the family impact, and all of that. And 10% talks about your formal education, which is primarily the structured formal system of education, like what you acquire during your school days. Now let's go through this way. Now I will start with the 10 of the 7-20-10, which is a 10% fraction of your learning curve. It has been defined from research that most knowledge acquired from classroom studies, from your teachings, and from reading books and all of that contributes basically 10% to the general life experience and life knowledge you have in life in application. Now, what that means is, let's take a practical example. You read food science and technology in university, and you've gone through your primary and secondary school education, and you are in a company where you have to produce, let's say, milk products, or you say juice. Now, when you're in a company, you're hired as a first level staff because you're a graduate from the Department of Food Science and Technology. Now, what happens, maybe after 2 years, you're supposed to go for a promotion. Now, during your promotion, don't forget, they ain't gonna be asking you what you've studied in school. They'll be talking about the principles of food storage or processing of your products, whatever you produce in your company. Now, they'll be talking about how much you have gathered. Now, like I said, the analysis is talking about the first 10%, which is basically which leads you into the next level.